All right, I want to revisit something before we really deep dive into the show. Was Quinton right about the no Fugazi dude? Now, people made videos on Quinton. I disagree with Quinton. Um,
Slimmy disagree with Quinton.
do
Well,
you know where we going with this?
I just remember the day after Slimmy did that, Slimmy emphatically said he wasn't a red pill guy, and I listened to the dude the next day, and he like admittedly said, "I'm red pill."
that's not what I said though.
Okay,
I
So
said he
y'all
wasn't.
have no clue where I'm going with this. Then
I seen he got cooked by some woman. I seen that shit.
y'all have no clue where I'm going with this at all.
No,
Y'all,
I don't know.
I'm so
I
excited
don't
because
even know
everybody
who
is
the
completely
Fugazi guy
clueless.
is.
Okay, so let me give y'all a little bit of background
That's
information.
Cooley.
So his name is Cooley. I think that he's a good content creator. And he's, been going viral because he was on a thing with Tonight's Conversation and he was going back and forth with a woman about how he's a high value man and what all of this stuff and what makes him great and the fact that he's tall and all of this stuff, right? And prior to that, for whatever reason, he had popped up on my algorithm. I don't know why we started talking about it. Oh, I remember because
2K
nope, 2K had pulled up on him, and
and Mr. Let
we
Go.
seen Mr. Let Go talking to him. So I'm like, hey, look, who is this? So I had seen his stuff a couple times, and I said, I think that he's a cool content creator. I still think that he's a cool content creator. Quentin said, man, he got the same talking points. I ain't really going for it. Blah 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 blah. Right. So what I seen today, or people were sending me today, is pretty interesting because he holds women accountable. He always have them on the couch. He always tells them how they need to get their fucking life together and all of that shit. You know how I go. He don't kick them out like Fresh and Fit. He just debates them respectfully and he just stands on business as far as like telling them how single baby mamas and all of that type of shit. Right. Quentin says he got the same talking points. I'm not going for it. He kind of in a way kind of like a fraud. Right. So let's
No,
revisit. I
I
said,
didn't
in a
say a
way, I
fraud.
didn't say you said that. I didn't say you said it. I said, in a way, my translation of it was, taking the same red pill talking points in order to capitalize from a content creation perspective. Is that accurate, Quentin?
Correct.
Okay. I would label that a fraud. However, no. That's my translation. If somebody just comes on just to make money off the content, but don't necessarily believe in what they're saying, I think that that's fraud. You see what I'm saying?
Like a
So
grifter.
that was my translation of it. I didn't agree with Quentin. I didn't think he was, but that's my translation of what I thought that he was saying. Fast forward to today. Somebody sends me this, and the best way to summarize this is my dog O'Shea Duke Jackson. So apparently, this nigga got a whole family, right? So he got a whole look at Quentin cracking up. So apparently he
He
got a
like
whole
fresh and
family.
fit.
He got a whole
See, nigga,
family, and he's not married though. But the woman is a white girl, an older white woman,
he
and
got some babies.
she had children from previous relationships too.
She
They
bad
look
though.
like from all different races.
I don't give a shit.
So,
She bad as fuck, nigga.
I'm talking
but
about the
pe-
kids.
She
but people
bad.
are
How?
basically saying
You don't even
that.
see her.
So this is what was. Let me try to play a little
Fellas,
bit
this
of it. So let me fast forward a little bit. Um, so this is kind of the stuff that he was saying going viral. I don't know if
Day they acting up. If he providing and taking care of you, well, guess what? Why would a man take on all of that responsibility with no authority? That's slavery. So if you choose wisely on a guy that you choose to have sex with, that same guy should be able to discipline your kids. That's what I'm saying. He must embody some good characteristics.
so. He goes into that type of stuff, and he goes viral for all of that. But another guy basically goes on the internet, and this is what he said about him.
On single moms, and I've heard him say this before. Then I came to TikTok and I was directed to a brother's channel by the name of IBN_arrogant. Now, this particular dude has the reputation of being like a dude that's really anti-red pill community, and he takes a side of kind of like the left, takes a side of women a lot. So, I see, a lot of dudes kind of clapping back at him when I found out who he was. But he is about to drop some serious information on this guy.
Fellas, this is why I tell y'all got to be careful about where y'all get y'all relationship/life advice from these guys on this internet, on these podcasts. Because yesterday I made a video about that Fugazee coolie dude or whatever, talking about being a top tier man. I always kind of knew dude was a little buddy. But yeah, so here's the clip, and then I'll show you why.
Don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
So you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4". Only about 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that. If you add that on.
That's why he said that. That's why he talked the way he talked. That's why. That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's 6'4" and black. This is why. He's the trinket. He's the fetish. But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids with a single mother who was a BBL Becky. Mind you, getting her knocked up because she's currently pregnant, not even married to her. They've been together since 2017.
So, long story short, people is out here saying, now I don't necessarily agree, and I'll give my thoughts on it in particular, but people are out here saying that, making his face look bad and all of this other type of stuff. First, I would like to get Quinton's opinion, because Quinton was the person that stood on business before, and then we can go from there. Quinton, would you like to add any value into this conversation?
Man, that's why you gotta know when you can't be on the internet like that, nigga. Like, that's why I ain't got nobody's channel, because I ain't trying to have nobody digging myself like, hey, look at Quinton. I was like, nah, nigga. I ain't giving y'all niggas no reason to look into none of what I got going on over here. But yeah, that's rough, man. That's not a good look, sir.
Do you feel vindicated, Quinton?
I wasn't really. It was just like it was just the talking points. Like, he said everything just like, I'm 6'4", I make $100,000, I'm a high value, la 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 la. But it is what it is. I was right, per usual. Slimmy was standing on business, and now he needs to not.
What? I don't change nothing that I said. I just said he didn't have. I said he wasn't typical red pill. He was a little deeper, and I was right. I never said you was wrong.
You were. He was deeper because he was fraud. Yeah, you're right. Definitely was deeper.
What I said, all I said was he doesn't talk like, he talks a little deeper than the typical person. Then that you first off, you didn't even say
call himself high value just because he's 6'4".
You know, are you gonna let me finish? You gotta let me finish talking, sir.
No, I don't. It proves my point. It proves my point. No, I don't have to let you
finish. No, I never said you were. I never.
You said it was deeper, nigga. That's the typical red pill shit. Is I'm tall, I'm high value. No, there's nothing deep about I'm tall, I'm high value at all.
I never. Man, he ain't see this. See, this the bullshit you doing, Quinton. This bullshit. Because he hadn't even said that shit yet.
It doesn't matter. That's how he is.
He hadn't said that yet.
Said it yet. No, that's how he acts.
He had not said that yet. He's lying.
He hasn't. What does him not having said it yet has to do with who the fuck he is?
All right.
Nothing. That's what kind of person he is. Like, what the fuck you mean? He hasn't said it yet. What?
He had not said that yet. He hadn't said.
Nigga, he felt it, nigga. He felt that shit, nigga. It just ain't been on the internet, nigga. He felt that shit in his fucking heart.
Hey, I can't make no argument for no other man. All I said was he didn't have the typical red pill
nigga. You was standing on toes like he was his chick, nigga.
Oh, see, now you tripping. No, not a conversation. We done now. Now we done.
Why are we done?
Like, all I said was, hey man, he don't have the typical talking points, and you just went off on a tangent on him. That's all I said. I was just like, okay.
I rest my case.
You ain't had much of a case. No, it doesn't change. It doesn't change anything to me.
It doesn't change for you. You don't look at him differently, Slimmy?
No. No, the dude is still intelligent. He still know how to substantiate his argument. Hey. And
Nigga,
Roland
he's
Martin,
fraudulent. Nigga, his
and
argument, given
Roland
his life
Martin and
experience,
dude,
is incorrect, nigga. What are you
huh?
talking about? Nigga, he can't stand on anything that he says, given what the fuck he's doing at the house. It's totally void. It's null and void, nigga.
You don't even know if that's recent picture or not. We
Nigga,
don't
it
even know
doesn't mean
that.
if
We
it's
don't even
recent
know
or
that.
old. That nigga did
We
it. It
don't
don't
know the
matter how
date of
old it
that
is.
photo. We don't know the date of that photo. We don't know where that photo came from. We don't know if that's his woman at the time or not. We don't know
Okay,
if that
hold
was
on,
his.
hold on. Let me deep dive a little
We
bit
don't know
more.
if that's current.
Hold on,
Could
hold on.
be
Let me
old.
play a little bit. Let me
And
play a
when we
little bit
find
more of
out,
the
you're gonna be
video.
like, we didn't know it yet.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on.
This is just cringe.
So Christmas is around the corner, and since we got a little mix baby here, we gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa,
And I have the white ones.
and let's see which one he chooses. Same
But he
time,
ain't
though.
say it yet, though.
One,
He ain't even
two,
say it yet, though.
three.
Hey, I'll
What do
take.
you
Man.
Which one?
What?
Pick
Man,
the
that
white
nigga clapped
one.
those shit 6 months ago.
Oh, that's my. Ah.
How you feel about that, Slimmy?
Mm-hmm.
This don't look good. I got. This don't look good. This don't look good. Oh man. Shit. Shit happened quick around here, man. This shit happened quick. That don't look good. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Quinn was right. She is kind of she kind of strapped. So I don't know.
See, I told you, nigga, you already.
I don't
Man,
know.
she mad, nigga. That's my
Hey,
side for it, nigga.
he
Shit.
might not be he might not be so bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit. Bro might have to bro might had to just fake it till he made it. So he can pay for all these motherfucking kids. That motherfucker thick. She got the titties. Damn. Oh man. Shit, man. She's strapped up, boy.
Hey, Slimmy said this ain't looking good, bro.
No, it ain't though. It ain't though, but I don't know if I can knock him though. I don't know if I can really knock him when you look at her.
Hold on. Wait, Slimmy.
Shit.
You saying that
It ain't
that
my life. Hey, I don't know. I can't knock him. I can't knock him, but you know.
Fight back, fight back.
No, ain't no fight. Ain't no fight. Ain't no fight.
Shout out Team Fatty.
Slimmy, do you resign?
Oh yeah. No, I can see it's over. Oh, this an L. Oh, it's an L.
Let me stick up for homie. I'm gonna stick up for homie.
Oh wow.
No, but the thing is though, like he could still. He's still gonna talk. He's still, like I said, he's still intelligent. You know what I'm saying? He can still
It just
talk.
don't mean it don't just don't. I would like someone to say, put this. I want to see his rebuttal. If I get on stream, be like, nigga, what you doing at the house? I bet you think he'll stand
Oh,
on
that's
business,
disrespect,
or he
man.
would
Don't
be
do
like,
that.
what my house life got to do with what I talk about? What do you think he'll say?
I got a question.
Go ahead, Mika.
Did he ever say that he wasn't in a relationship? Because
I
it
don't
seems
No,
like
watch
he
he's
his
just
no he
talking
made
content.
it. He
about
made it clear that he
relationships.
was in a
So
relationship and he had kids at the house. He made it clear. We
he
didn't
said
know they
he was in a
wasn't his.
relationship.
We didn't know they wasn't his kids, but yeah, he made it. This ain't new news.
Okay,
I
so then the beef is the fact that he's telling people not to go with a single mother when he has a single mother.
Yes,
I
your
guess
I
normal
that's
don't
the
wa- I
talking.
issue.
don't I haven't deep dove into his content, so I can't
You're
criticize
failing
him.
your normal talking points. Is the
No,
issue?
I've watched his content, so I know what he talks about. That's why I was comparing it.
All
Okay,
right, so
cool.
let me shoot him some let me shoot him some bail. All right, I'm gonna defend him. I'm gonna be his lawyer. Does it make anything that he says any less valid? Because I have not dug into his content. I don't know if he uses his own personal lifestyle as an example. Does it make anything that he says any less valid?
Yeah,
Well,
yes. Well, it
yeah,
doesn't make it less
on the
valid. This
single
is
mother
this is
front.
Go ahead, Quinn.
this is like nigga, like niggas who need to give this message aren't niggas that is like not you, nigga. Let somebody else tell it. Type of shit. You know what I mean? Kind of like the devil preaching Christianity. Nah, nigga, and you on the straight and narrow just because you're on the straight and narrow now, nigga. No, we need
No,
somebody
hold
who's
on.
living.
Let's talk about it
You
though.
need you need someone who's living it, preaching the word, not somebody who doing the shit at the house, but want to give us some advice on what to do. Uh,
If he just wants to give his opinion and he says this is what women want, this is that. But does it make his advice less valid because he chose to talk
Yes.
to a single mother?
Yes,
Why?
yes, it
Why?
does.
Why?
Like
Why?
because you're not living it. Like you can't tell us one thing and do something else. That's never been the case ever in
What is
life.
he not living, Quentin?
You can't live that way. You're not even married, and you're telling all these women you should get married. You should do this for men. Like your wife ain't even doing it at the house. What you talk?
He
Tell
said
your
he
wife
tell women
this
to
shit,
close their
nigga,
legs, and his wife
or
ain't
tell your
closed it. His
girlfriend or
girlfriend ain't
whoever
closed
this
it.
hoe is. I don't know, nigga, baby mama. I don't know
Okay,
what the
I'll
fuck
give
she
you that
is.
one, Quentin. Listen. I tried. Shout out to Cooley. I still think that he.
What
I,
he's
s-
saying is not wrong, but it's similar to Derek Jackson.
I
That nigga
get.
was
Listen,
right.
I
That
don't
nigga
have
was
no
right until he
argument
was
for it.
wrong.
I don't have no argument for it. I don't think his talking points are invalid, but I can
Yeah.
understand how y'all are saying it because y'all are basically saying to be a content creator, you also have to have, it's more than just what you say, it's
You
also
just
who you
can't.
are.
You can't be having these talking points and then this shit pop up on the internet, nigga. That's like Anton having his talking points and Rita ain't really married. Leslie ain't really his. That nigga got $1,000 in his bank account right now. All that nigga's houses belong to his mama. He inherited these
And
motherfuckers from
that's what they be
great
trying to
grandpa
do.
Daniels, and we just found out about the shit.
And don't they try to do that, Anton?
That's true.
They be like, you don't own this, you don't have
But
Niggas will
see,
that,
feel
that's,
betrayed,
but
you
nigga.
I will say
divorced.
though, but see, let me say this. It's, it's difficult on both sides, right? Because okay, so I'm the type of person that like to show my receipts. I pull my wife on the stream, I show my receipts, I show my lifestyle. Then people complain and say, "You always bragging." Okay, okay, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like you're damned if you do, you damned if you don't. If you show all of the receipts and you show all of your stuff, you show your bank account, you show your lifestyle, then people gonna say that you're being extra arrogant. If you don't show anything, they're gonna be saying, "Well, who the fuck is him? Why should we believe you?" Right? So
Yep.
where do you know what I'm saying? Where do you draw the
You
line?
gotta be like me in the middle, where you don't say nothing sometimes, and
You
then
can't do
sometimes
that
you be
as a
like,
guy.
look.
You can't do that as a guy. You can't do that as a guy.
Man, I
That's
get
why.
it. Like
It's a catch
I get
22.
like what he did was good. Like everything was fine. Like okay, you're giving some general talking points. You're trying to monetize whatever these talking points. But now what? Like I want to see how many subscribers he have and what it look like in a week.
See, then they going to say he's not going to lose no subscribers. Nobody. I don't think it's ever going to be that. See, then people say it is. It's how you show it. How am I supposed to show it? What do you mean? I honestly, and I'm asking y'all. I'm asking the people. How am I supposed to show it? If you show it, then they say, "Oh no, it's how you show it." I don't really understand how you show it. How do you show it?
I don't know. Either you show it or you don't. I don't know.
I don't. I
'Cause
honestly, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. You show your bank account, then people be like, "Oh, I don't like that. He trying to stunt on us." Then they be like, "Where's your bank account? Show us, validate it."
Oh no, I know what you mean, but that's the thing. But with him, it's I think it's the fact that he's telling other women, he's telling women, hey, you should close. It's probably women that's gonna run with this, But hey, you should close your legs. Hey, you shouldn't have so many kids. And you sitting up here with a woman that look
Hey,
like
you should go back to
dashiki
your
with all
baby
them daggone
daddy.
kids.
But I say
And it's
that
just
though.
like,
I say you should go back to your baby daddy.
Nigga, but you
which
not with
one?
somebody. You
All
ain't
her
with
kids
somebody
look
who need to
like
go
she
back
got
with their
different
baby
daddies.
daddy though.
No. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. Like it's okay if you say that if like you're prohibiting her from doing what you telling other bitches to do. Nigga, it's because of
So do
you in
y'all
the
think
house
that it
watching.
makes men look bad? Do y'all think that stuff like this actually make men take a step back?
No,
No, he's
I
just another
actually
one that
think,
came in a spell and took an L and he'll just fade away.
No, hell no.
I think most men on here are not living what they say, cause like, especially in the celebrity world anyway. So YouTube celebrity, they'll be on here, blah 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 blah, and
Don't
they'll
bring
be doing
celebrity in
something
this.
totally
That nigga's
different.
just a YouTuber with a couple subscribers. What you mean?
He got a decent
I'm saying,
following.
I think most men that are visible, most of them, not all, but most, are not doing exactly what they're saying.
Quinn, you think
Rude.
most people are
I think most people are what?
living what they say?
Oh fuck no, hell no, absolutely not.
So that makes
I
Mika
just get
right.
tired. I just get tired listening to Mika sometimes. That's why I did that.
We love Mika.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
That was
He
so
has to do
rude.
something.
Mika
He has
was
to do
very,
something.
very nice to you today. That was
He has to
rude.
do something all the time.
Mika was very nice to you when we came on the stream today.
She was. I didn't hear her say
Yeah, she
nothing.
Mm.
extended the olive branch and she was like, I'm showing my forehead today and everything.
She
Uh-huh.
did. Oh, I
I
guess I didn't
did.
hear her.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I'm
I,
struggling to see. You see me keep leaning up. I start back here and then I gotta lean up.
And she made
See?
the adjustment just for you. Damn, Quentin, she can't win.
And this is
yeah,
why.
I don't know.
This
I
is
think it's cool.
why he
I just want
get the
him. I
women
want
that
him.
he don't
I
get.
want to commend him on his choice of women because
Talks
that is
enough.
a beautiful white woman.
I don't give him no I don't have no problem with him. Um Again, first of all, I've never heard him say that he wasn't whatever it is that he's in, his
I never heard
situation.
him say that. Either.
Huh?
I never heard him say that either.
Yeah, so I can't hold him accountable for something that I've never heard him say. And I don't think that what he's saying is invalid either.
It's
The
not. It
thing
just
is,
gives him.
the thing
The
is, if
words
he's
are
telling
invalid.
you,
It just
if he's telling people something that he's going through, it might be for a reason. You know, like he might not like the situation he's in, but he's living it, and he don't have no exact way out of it. So he's telling people, hey, don't don't get into this situation. That could be a thing.
Yeah.
But there is a difference, right? When you're one of those people and you're like, okay, like Kevin Samuels used to talk about his divorce.
Mm.
So when he actually would, talk about being married and all that other stuff, you knew where it was from. Okay, if you're saying to women, hey, you don't need to have babies, you're a single mother, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's cool. I don't disagree with that argument. But then if I see you with the single mother with three different baby daddies, I'm gonna look at you sideways.
Well, the word on the street, and I don't know how true this is, so I want to preface what I'm saying by saying this, is that his girl is a two-time baby mama.
Yeah, I knew it was
I
more than
don't
one. The
know how
kids look
valid
different.
that is. No,
The kids look different.
they saying that she's had children with two different fathers, and then he's the third, maybe. I don't
I
know.
said three baby daddies. The kids look different. Them kids don't look the same. One look black, one look Asian,
Hmm.
Did you say one look fat?
it's just not what he
one
just
kid look black,
you
one
would
kid look
think
Asian.
it by look
Oh,
by
you said
listening to
black.
his
Oh,
by
okay.
listening to his show, you would think this man is married, he has a family, he's a man's. It just the way he talks and portrays himself is just not really what's going on in real life.
I understand what you're saying,
But
Quentin.
But maybe
but
I
that's or
can't
that
validate what Quentin
maybe
is
that's
saying.
on the audience for assuming. Maybe that's our
but
fault.
you got to remember he coaches people, so obviously people know.
But by his own
not a
definition,
secret.
tell you
those
my
type of
nigga.
women,
You ain't gotta
It's
tell
not
niggas
a
your
secret.
business because you coach
by
them,
his
nigga. What?
definition, those type of women would be for the
He has a
streets.
Patreon and he coaches people, so it's not like people don't know this. He's not being exposed. He probably talk about it. I only tap in every once in a while.
Give that nigga
So
a
I don't
week.
know everything.
He gonna explain it in a week. You know, we'll
He has to
see,
be
nigga.
I
that
don't.
that has to be
I
but
don't
That
if
nigga
think he
gonna
if
make
has
he
a
to
has it on a
whole
explain.
video,
Patreon,
nigga, in about a week.
if he has it on a
No, what it
Patreon, that means
is
only a
I
small
think
group
we're
of
just
people that know
finding
it.
out. The people who he deal with, they know.
I don't know, Mika. My Patreon is pretty
Nigga,
big.
you like the Democrats standing on
Anton,
abortion. That's what
nobody,
I feel
you
like
know
this nigga
what?
standing on business
No,
Nobody
right now.
Patreon is
Stop.
75,000 deep like yours.
Yeah,
Stop.
but we don't know how big his Patreon is to where the people is
It's not
leaning to him for
75,000.
advice.
I assure you.
Oh,
Anton got like a lot
75,000.
of people, like a lot.
Yeah, I do got
Like
a lot of people, but
Anton, Officer Tatum, like y'all, that's different.
yeah, I could see it from both sides. I understand what Quentin is saying. Um,
I don't even have a problem with what he's doing. I can understand the hypocrisy. If you're gonna sit on here and say that a woman like that is for the streets, and then you date that type of woman, so it's like, is that a problem per se?
yeah, it can be a problem. It could be a problem for some people.
Y'all niggas is
The
tiptoeing around
biggest
like
thing
that nigga a
is
hitman in your city.
I don't
Shit.
think that I don't think it matters. No, honestly, I don't think you lose one subscriber as a result of it. The people that was looking at him and saying I don't necessarily like this guy was it's not subscribed to his content anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like people who don't like what he's saying and don't like him, they want to use this as something. Like that's all the dude was trying to expose. That's why he was trying to expose him because he
Well,
just
yeah,
didn't
I'm sure
like
the women gonna do that. That's why I
him.
start off my sentence saying I'm sure the women gonna do it. They're gonna take that and use it as ammo. But
No, I don't think so, Mika. I
Oh
think
no,
that
what the hell on there?
well, no.
They
I
don't
think that
like
I think
crazy.
that she's right that they'll use it as ammo. I don't think that he loses any women subscribers. One thing
People
about
still
women
gonna
is
fuck
that
there, man.
they just keep going no matter what. No matter how much you know what happened, they're gonna still rock.
They
oh
getting
yeah,
on on them
Derek
show.
Jackson still has subscribers, so it is what it is.
Yeah, you don't lose nothing. But it's just hilarious. I just wanted to bring that back because I wanted to give Quentin his vindication. And say that we were wrong. Quentin, you're right. And look,
You mean Slimmy was wrong?
no, Quentin was we was wrong. I was wrong. I can't speak for nobody else. I was off. Quentin is right, in my opinion. So
He is.
Carrie,
Slimmy
would you
was
like to
wrong.
add anything into this? Nothing, Carrie?
Oh, I still
Oh
don't
no,
think
I was
Quentin was
wait.
right. I know.
He's that's why I
I
And
wanted
know.
to hear if Slimmy
Democrats
thought
stand on abortion. Them niggas still standing on it,
No,
nigga.
I don't think Quentin was right.
Shit,
I don't
election
think
over
Quentin was
with.
right.
They lost, nigga.
Quentin
They
didn't
still standing
Quentin
on
didn't
that
say
shit,
nothing
nigga.
about Quentin didn't say nothing about this man was probably living a fake life. All he said was he's the typical red pill talking point, and he's not. He's still that still don't change
Nah,
that shit.
Quentin also said I don't believe him, and he added some
Oh yeah,
context. He said most people are this, that, so on and
He
so
went
forth.
to a rant. He did.
yeah, he
Quentin was
did.
standing on business.
Yeah.
I got to give Quentin his props on that. You don't have to agree with him, but I think Quentin was 100% right. And I do
He
think
got
that, like the chat say, here, let me read these
he
super
got
chats.
lucky.
Let me read these super chats. I don't think he was trying to hide though. He pulled the Donovan Sharp. Nah, man, that's crazy.
No, that
Um,
was.
you
Who's that?
see, Cooley got exposed for dating a single white baby mama and getting her pregnant and refused to marry her. He don't practice what he preach. Pariah says, shout out to the panel. Did you go over Corey Holcomb roasting the hell out of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant? Nah, I ain't go over that. American Virus is Freedom says, I teach my son how to learn from my mistakes and not do what I did. I teach the proper thing while making my own mistakes. Have a kid and have a kid and find out. Darian Murphy says Cooley points are still valid based on merit. Men that don't like red pill are simps and male feminists.
Damn.
Okay. And you suck dick. Okay.
So yeah, I still think that he's a decent content creator. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no smoke for him, but I can't invalidate what Quentin is saying based off of what's being presented. All right. They say he a step crash dummy. Oh my god.
Well, that baby's like
By
2
your
days old,
standards,
nigga. Like
Anton,
maybe
he is
the
a
baby
step
was
crash
like
dummy.
5, but that baby was born like yesterday. Shit.
The only thing I don't understand is like he got a whole smoke show.
It's almost like
nobody smoked him with that. Like so,
it's
it's
almost like
strange. It's all strange.
it's
Go
almost
ahead.
like the Sierra thing. Like you knew you was baby mama number 4. So if anything happens to him, he knew he was baby daddy number 3.
Oof.
Hmm.
Man, that's heavy. That's heavy. That's
Yeah,
heavy.
you gotta clean your closet before you start to expose other people's skeletons.
Or nigga, just stay out the way, nigga, and keep that bitch dirty, nigga. Shit.
Was that video a skeleton though? Wasn't
I
it?
don't. I wouldn't
Didn't
say
his
so.
girlfriend put that up?
It doesn't look like he's trying to hide it.
You're not hiding it. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying. You're
saying.
not
To
I
hiding
don't
me,
think
nothing.
he's trying to hide it. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know if you can expose somebody that's not hiding something.
it looks like he might. I mean, I don't watch his content. That's why I've been kind of quiet because I don't really know
I
the
don't either.
sentiment. But from what I just looked at, what if he's changing over to more relationship talking?
No, don't
Like,
talk. You don't. No, he's not. He's not changing. Like as of yesterday, that
no,
nigga's
if
still
the
talking on
vid
the
the
same.
no, what I'm saying is from what you're saying he was sharing versus the video the clip that you just played, Anton, and what I'm seeing on his page, it looks like topics he can still talk about even with his current circumstances. And it looks like he's building heavily now under his main name as well as the podcast. If the baby is fairly new and the girlfriend posted it, he clearly knows the information is out, so he knows people are going to see it. So maybe he's starting to pivot a little bit. Maybe he's intentionally letting that be out because now he can talk about other stuff. I mean, I don't know, obviously, but I'm just saying, I don't think that he got caught out. I think he clearly knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He must, because it's their video that she put out. It didn't
Or
leak.
she could just be one of them women that are just like, well, you're seeing now, and I want people to know that we're together, so I'm going to post this.
Or you can be like my
And
homeboy when I saw that nigga hugging up with another girl and that nigga married, and I was like, "Hey, nigga, y'all out now, nigga? Is this public information?"
No, but I mean, he
And he was
clearly
like,
also
"Shit, nah,
knows
nigga."
what's gonna happen. What's gonna, like, what did I just do? I just looked him up because Anton played this. I never even heard of him, so I've already looked at both of his IG pages. It's gonna get him followers. It's gonna get him attention. It's gonna keep him in front of people. So, like I'm saying, he probably understands
Oh,
that.
nigga's gonna get a whole bunch of black girls ripping that nigga's asshole, and what he's gonna get him. I bet
I'm
you he ain't
quite
gonna have
sure
nan other
that
girl on no
I'm
couch.
quite sure that he.
He ain't gonna have
I'm
nan
quite
other
sure
girl
there's
on
some
nobody's
kind of
couch
plan
no
to
more.
it.
well,
And
no,
I
because
think it looks like
It's not
I
true.
think that based off of the clip that you showed with him talking with what's her name, Donnie, um clearly he's playing into people who will listen and buy into those sound bites and buy into those talking points, and that's why I said maybe he's pivoting a little bit, because I think that those who were promoting Kevin Samuel's talking points, while I agree with them and all of that, they're stuck. Like you can only talk about those things for but so long. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's opening up the scope of stuff that he can talk about. And relationships are a big topic now amongst the same community of people who were listening to Kevin Samuels and stuff like that. So maybe he wants to be able to pivot just like everybody else.
No Fugazi about.
You can say you
Welcome to No
disagree.
Fugazi, where we keep it real and don't sugarcoat anything.
I don't know what he said, so
But
I'm not trying to
That's
cover
what
but
what
it
he
said.
has said. I'm
but
not trying to cover what he
Gary,
said because I haven't listened to him. So you could be absolutely right on that. I don't know
That's
what
what
he
it
Gary,
says
said.
at the top of
Gary,
his page. When you go to his
Gary is a
page,
But
thousand
that's what he
percent
says.
right. Carrie
but
is
I
a
will
thousand
say
percent right.
I will say this last thing though, and again, I don't know if he has put people down like I would never date a single mom, or if he's just saying you shouldn't. But I mean, there's certain things that even I've spoken about on the panel that I might have experienced, and I would say like, don't do it. I don't think you should. I think that people without kids should get with people without kids. I got with somebody with kids, and I'm not unhappy, but I learned from it enough, and I'm okay enough to say to somebody coming behind me, hey, don't get with somebody who has kids, because it would be easier for you to get with somebody who doesn't, and y'all to have your first child together. Like, but it doesn't mean anything about me and my husband. It just
But you
means
wouldn't say, yeah, a person, if you get with a person with kids, they're gonna be, this or that. Like, you wouldn't disparage them, right? Because
no,
then,
and that's why. Well, and that's why I said I can't speak to what he says. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he puts people down when he says that, or if he's just like, you shouldn't do it. Or
I'm not
my
saying he's
opinion
putting
would
them
be,
down.
don't do it.
I'm saying because I agree with the talking point, right?
If you
But
look at his
I'm
last
saying, if you're
video,
saying that single mothers are for the streets and you should keep your legs closed, that's one of his big things. He'll be like, you should keep your legs
Oh,
closed.
see, I don't know that.
You with a woman that didn't keep her legs closed 3 times and
Right.
she's never been married.
No, I agree with you on that. And that's
So what's the difference
so you're
between
giving me.
your chick and the chick in the street?
No, I
That's
agree with
true.
you. You're giving me more context about some of the stuff that he says. So yes, I agree. That would totally make him a hypocrite, unless he likes women from the street.
The
Well,
thing,
well, you
the
can
that's
thing
what I
look,
is
said,
you know,
y'all.
though,
like
I said he didn't put him
contrary.
down.
I'm
I
talking.
said
No
that
one
he's
talking
not
now.
putting him
the,
down. He's
That
just
guy on the
telling them.
panel
I
wants to
agree
talk
with the talking
now.
point.
now the only thing is though, like
This is why I
content
gotta turn my
creators,
mic up because you
but
niggas
being
don't
being a
shut up.
content creator, like people could pull up anything from what you said from the start of your channel, you know. But what I did hear him say the other night, he was like, yeah, well, this is one of the times smoke show where we could talk about relationships. I heard him
Mute
start
his
like
mic.
that. Now I don't remember him starting them smoke shows like that. Go ahead, Quinn.
He did
Well,
that on
Yeah,
purpose.
I'm just looking at
yeah.
his latest video and all of the comments under it, and this is definitely new news. All the comments is like, this nigga's fake. Dude got a whole white girl at the house. This bitch is never married. Slut shaming. Yeah. Mm-mm. I was right.
All right, let me move on.
1.0 Slimmy. Next topic.
Let me read a couple more super chats. Somebody
A
said,
million to one.
this isn't a super chat, but I wanted to highlight this. He says he's a businessman. Even if Anton was broke, he wouldn't tell anyone. I actually would. I would absolutely. I think that that's the journey is just as important as the information. I think that people rock with you when you just being authentic. Because then I could create whole new content around the fact that I'm about to, get myself up out of this situation, and we gonna document the journey along with that too. I've told people when I went broke.
I was
It's
about to say,
weird
you tell me
because there was a
you had what?
guy in the Fight Club space that was broke, and niggas walked up with him, and he broke as fuck, and then
Yeah,
letting the niggas love him. It's fucking
but
weird,
I
bro.
think authentic people underestimate being honest. I just believe in just being real. Let's just keep it 100. Nobody, people will rock with you harder when they understand your authenticity because it doesn't make you any less human. It actually makes you more endearing to the people when you're being transparent. I don't see anything wrong with saying, yeah, man, this is a situation. I'm going through this right now, but watch how I go through it. And I'ma document the journey the whole way. Life isn't supposed to be about being on the top the whole time. Life is about, in my opinion, as a content creator, I believe that life is about the journey of the ups and downs and the roller coasters, and then you learn from the experiences that then translate into how other people can leverage that information to be successful.